Hey guys, we hope you really enjoyed Christmas and the time with your family and friends. This is a special video. It's a 14-month recap, so not only 2021 but November and December as well, because of our Unimog. So at the end of this video we will actually reveal the painted cap for the first time, because it's done now.
Exciting. And we'll also tell you a little bit about how it came to be, why we decided to build an expedition truck, how we got to the idea of buying a Unimog, where we got the Unimog, and yeah, the whole crazy process of what we're doing, how we're building it, and how we're living here on the farm, working pretty much full time so we can extend our visa and to stay in Australia even longer, and at the same time building our expedition truck.
So get ready for this awesome video! Patrick?
With our Unimog!
So November 2020 we made it into WA. We got a job on the farm and got a G2G pass approved, and we were one of the first ones being allowed to enter WA again. Alright, so we're 50 meters away from the border.
Yep. Show you. The border is right there. That's the border.
We got our border passes ready, and now we'll give it a try.
Let's go to WA!
So this is what we did, and then we went to Esperance for one day, and then we received a phone call from the WA police that we have to go into quarantine because there was a tiny little outbreak in South Australia. We were not even near it, but yeah, these are the rules. So we drove all the way to the farm, which is near Donnybrook, and went into quarantine on the farm.
In our van.
Yeah. So this gave us a lot of time to think about everything, and Patrick still wanted to convince me to get a Unimog. So we had 2 weeks of doing lots of research and him trying to convince me, and now you'll see the whole story about why and how we bought the Unimog.
So we were exploring Kakadu National Park in the Northern Territory when we got a call from our boss here in Donnybrook saying that we had got a job in WA, 5,000 kilometers away. So we had pretty much 14 days, because this was beginning of November and the WA border opened on the 14th of November 2019. So we had about 14 days to get through the middle all the way to the border. And he also let this little hint slip that they had a tool shed that we could use, and backpackers previously here had converted their vans, but we already have a converted van, so we had already been considering getting a four-wheel drive because we had just taken our van across the Savannah Way and previously went to Cape York. Took a bit of a beating, and so we were really trying to figure out what kind of vehicle we could get that would make all this kind of stuff more accessible and easier on the vehicle itself. So that's where I kind of kept pushing the idea of the Unimog, because it's always been in my head for a long time already. As you can see in the video in Queensland.
I absolutely love this spot. It is so pretty.
Amazing.
Yeah, we need to come back with a four-wheel drive. Right, Patrick?
With our Unimog. And yeah, so we pretty much started heading down south. We went through the Red Centre, we went to Cooper Pedy in South Australia, and to a pink lake, which is Yella's favorite. She loved it so much. She
was my first pink lake.
Yep, and she had to cry because she loved it so much. If you'd like to see footage of it, put some comments down below, and maybe we'll share with you some sneak peeks of it. And yeah, pretty much when we got to the WA border, we went to Esperance, and yeah, they love the beaches there. So that's probably going to be our first stop once the Unimog's done, if we can make it in time. And yeah, then of course, you know, we got that phone call that Yella told you about already, and well, that was vacation WA then.
Quarantine. Alright, and now to the point where we were actually in quarantine. I'll show you what it looked like. Patrick at first. The first thing Patrick does in quarantine. Sleeping, of course.
So it is day 4 of our quarantine.
We are going for a swim / paddle. Trying out
swim paddle.
We're sinking for real.
We're sinking. I'm sitting in the water already. The Titanic has started. Oh.
So beautiful. And then he started to do research, and while he was doing that, I joined some Facebook groups, Unimog Facebook groups here in WA and in Australia in general, and just wanted to see what it's like. I don't know, wanted to get some information myself. And then one of the guys got in contact with us and invited us to a Unimog meetup in Perth, which is just like 3 hours away from the farm. So it was the weekend after we got out of quarantine, and we went up to Perth, and now you can watch yourself what it was like.
It was awesome. And Yella always called me crazy before when I told her we were going to get a Unimog.
He kept mentioning it, and originally it was a plan that we might wanted to do back in Germany, but COVID happened and everything changed, and we stayed here for longer. And
the place for 4-wheel drives is Australia, so it would have
especially Western Australia.
It would have been such a waste to go back to Germany, build a 4-wheel drive truck there, and then pretty much have to drive it back to Australia to do all the stuff we couldn't do with our Sprinter.
Yeah.
So then we just decided we'll do it here.
So let's get into the Unimog meetup, and you can watch it, what the Unimog's capable of doing and going, and just insane. And that was our first time sitting in a Unimog.
And then Yelle was convinced.
Yeah. So we are at the start of a 4-wheel drive track, and we're not going to take Sippy on it, but we'll jump into the Mog. Yay! First time. We love it.
I want to drive now.
Oh my god.
So after the Unimog meetup, we went back to work on the farm, and about 2 weeks later we decided to take a drive down to Esperance.
Why is that?
Because there's a Unimog for sale there, and we'd only worked on the farm for 2 weeks, so we barely had any money in our Australian bank accounts, which we cleaned out, of course, and so we had to pretty much scrape together our savings from back home to buy this Unimog that was in Esperance. And thank goodness Jacob, who's a mechanic and knows Unimogs inside and out.
And he's German as well, so
that was
pretty handy for us.
Yeah, and he came with us to Esperance to check it all out and make sure the Unimog's in good working condition.
We arrived in Esperance. Check this out! What's this?
Unimog.
Check it out!
And actually had to drive it back for us because we didn't have our HR license yet. So he drove the Unimog back, and on the way back, of course, we tested out some cool features of the Unimog, like the stealth lights on the road, because there's nothing on the road, which we'll blend in a little video so you can see what that looks like.
If you can see anything.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting when you're following a Unimog with only stealth lights on.
Nee, du siehst kein Unimog.
Nee, man sieht einfach gar nichts. Das ist schon wieder so dunkel.
Du musst vielleicht Fernlicht kurz anmachen, dann siehst du ihn.
Ja, warte, schnell, ich probier's mit dem Fernlicht. Nicht nach hinten gucken.
Ja, aber es ist so winzig.
Jetzt sieht man das bisschen, aber es ist auch keine Tarnung mehr da.
Alright, and now to the part what we've done to the mock so far. We'll show you, or we'll give you a quick summary of all the stuff we've done throughout the whole year to show you what's possible while doing full-time jobs as well. So there were really days because our job is physically demanding. It's like working in the orchard in the heat all day long or in the rain depending on the season, picking apples that are heavy. So it was really hard work, especially like in the heat. Like today we were in the orchard for 8 hours and we got a bit sunburned, not very smart, and after that Patrick went straight to sleep for a power nap. We're done with work, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to work on the mark today. We're dead, honestly. No more energy. He's sleeping already and it's 3:30. And then continued working on the mock. So really sometimes we had to force ourselves to keep going and it wasn't easy. Lots of sweat, lots of tears as well. Like it's such a huge and overwhelming project that you really have to keep up and force yourself to keep going every day just a little bit. And yeah, so we made it this far and now we'll show you the summary of the whole journey of our little moggy. Or big moggy. Guys, as you know, or most of you know, we posted it on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere. We lost most of our Unimog footage. The hard drive just suddenly crashed, and then there was this fatal hardware error that came up, so we didn't have any access to the hard drive anymore, and we just couldn't use it. And luckily, we saved everything twice until South Australia, so our travels are fine. It's just all about what happened in WA, the farm work, the Unimog stuff that's gone. And so in this episode, we'll show you what we're doing right now. So the part where we built the bed frame and the seating corner frame will be missing. And some of the bathroom floor as well, but we'll try to explain to you as good as possible so you can catch up without having all the video footage. And then we'll just keep going, and eventually we can show you the footage of how we did it in case they can recover it. Yeah, probably they can. It's just a matter of time and money because it's pretty expensive if you have to send it to like a clean room. But yeah, it happens and we keep going. We had some upsetting days, but now better days ahead. We are organizing a little Oktoberfest. Good morning from Perth. And yeah, always when we're up here, we're meeting up with other Unimog owners, which is so cool. Hey! Hello! Oh, we're back! We are trying to tilt the cab. Merry Christmas, everyone. We hope,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we hope you had some really awesome days with your family and friends. Ate a lot. Yeah, so in this episode, it's actually a little bit all over the place because there were a few small projects that we just wanted to get done. Like, we started putting the brake parts back on, the fuel tank, and yeah, worked on the cab the entire time because we really want to get it painted. So let's see if we can do that tomorrow, maybe, because then it would still be until Christmas.
Yeah, still counts.
And also we have a little surprise in this video. We finally tried to get our truck license, HR. Yeah, because so far we were not allowed to drive the truck. And yeah, let's see if we passed or failed. Enjoy watching it and enjoy the rest of your holidays.
See ya.
Of the driving test.
Failed, so we have to come back and pay another $800.
No!
Just kidding.
We both got our license, and then every now and then when we needed some stuff from Perth or we just needed a break, we drove up to Perth, for example, went to the beach, just enjoyed the free time a little bit away from the farm. Happy weekend! We're back in Perth, obviously at the beach, and it's beautiful. We needed it so much. With good phone reception, because this is a big issue. Like, uploading a YouTube video can take a whole day, and it's so hard. Like, you keep checking the status and it's like 50%, 51%, it's just not working very well. So being in Perth with good phone reception was just good every now and then to get away.
It's nice to get away from Moggy,
yeah.
Where you just don't have, like, even if you're here and you decide not to do something for a day, you still look at it and then you decide, I'll a little fidget with this thing and fidget with that thing, and then you end up getting sucked in and doing something anyway. Whereas if you're in Perth, you're away from the Unimog, you can't touch it, you can't do anything, so it's just actual vacation.
Yeah,
nice.
Which was really good, just to see our friends as well. And because we didn't have enough to do already, we also decided to raise ducks and lambs, and you can see the lambs right here. They wouldn't walk away because we're filming right here. So they try to stay close to us. And especially with me, I'm like their mom and they follow me all the time. So we'll show you what it's like to live with lambs next to the van. And what Patrick really loves is that they are, in the mornings, every morning they would stand in front of the van screaming because they want food.
Yeah.
Patrick
I
loves
wonder
that.
where they got
At
that
6 in
idea
the morning.
from, huh?
I don't know, I didn't teach them. But they're just so cute, and yeah, I love raising them. And Patrick does as well.
I have
look at them.
I have to do the disciplining while Yella just gets to spoil them.
They're so cute. Baby cool. Hey, ducky. Hey. Hey. Baby. Hey. Ducky. so much work, which you will see in our next episode. But yeah, that's the result.
It's worth it.
Still taken apart though.
Thanks for watching, guys. We really hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments below what kind of videos you'd like to see in the new year. We went to some crazy places in 2019. We took our Sprinter to Cape York, so many travel videos, Unimog videos. So yeah, let us know. Yetta loves making videos, so
yeah,
just give her some suggestions.
Also about the camper, if there's anything special or specific you actually want to see, or how we do it, then just let us know in the comments and we'll take care of it.
We'll try. And yeah, we hope you guys have had a good 2021 and have a much better 2022, and wish you all a very happy New Year!
And by the way, we want to smash the build now and get it done as quick as possible while working full-time back at full-time work. Which is slack. I need to go on vacation. That's it. Over and out.